Good evening and welcome to Evansville Bosse High School, the 10th annual Evansville Bosse Winter Classic. I'm Scott Mitchell along with my partner Keith Oath. Before we get going in the Game 6 that we have coming up, I want to read and thank our sponsors, Tri-State Orthopedics, go where the pros go. Stiefel Reuter Investment Group, helping you pursue your financial goals. And Bosse High School provides a safe and welcoming environment, embracing all diversity, ensuring academic excellence, honoring achievement, and promoting pride in ourselves, our schools, and our communities. Good game going here in this sixth game. It's Collinsville Cahoks, who are 7-3 from Illinois coming in, and they will play the Castle Knights, who are 2-2 overall. And they are announcing starting lineups right now for Collinsville.
Scotty K, the K-Hawks lost last night, and the Castle Knights knocked off Wrights last night. So one of them is coming in here with a loss, and one of them is coming in here with a win.
This K-Hawks team is ranked 16th in Class A ball in Illinois in their 4A division, and they're number 3 team ranked in the St. Louis area. So this is a good team. It's got good size and some veterans up front. So it'll be an interesting and challenging test for Castle.
Well, they've got some bigs on the inside, and this is going to be a game that, Scotty, you and I talk about a lot as the matchups. Both teams have got some bigs on the inside, so this is going to be a war down on the blocks.
Really will be. Veteran crew here tonight, a good group of guys. It's Ed Aldridge, Jeff Omahundru, and Robbie Vaughn here tonight.
I know a couple of these guys pretty well from around the area.
Yeah, Omahundru, we've seen him quite often. Of course, Ed Aldridge is a longtime official in the area.
Yeah, he's been around forever.
Jump ball situation. Ball's going to be controlled by Collinsville, and they'll have it coming across the 10-second line. Number 20, Jake Wilkerson, gives the ball off up top to Nick Horace. Horace, so the fadeaway jumper's up and good. And quickly, Collinsville on the board. They lead 2-0. Castle coming across the 10-second line. Braden Bishop with the ball. Bishop gives it off to Eigner. Back to Bishop. His long three-pointer is up off the front edge. No good. Pulled out of there by Horace. Horace down quickly. Throws it away off the hands of teammate Jamari Weisinger. And it'll be a turnover on the Cahoks.
Yeah, I was able to watch this K-Hawks team play Belleville East, Scotty, and the ball's going to be in Horace's hands an awful lot tonight.
He is their leading assist man as he dishes out almost 5 assists a game. Ball goes up inside. Shot missed. Rebound, however, up and in by Weston Ogner. So he ties this ball game up. 2-2. Little pressure from Castle. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be white ball tipped out of bounds by the K-Hawks. And Castle forces the turnover with an opportunity to take the lead.
A lot of the K-Hawks offense, Scotty, goes through Jake Wilkerson.
Glad to have everyone joining us on IndianaSRN tonight, watching this ball game via live stream. Ogner, off-balance jumper is no good. Rebounded by the K-Hawks, and it's Horace with the ball. Gives the ball down. Weisinger now brings it back out on top. Well, back cut by Wilkerson. He knocks it in. Jake Wilkerson, his first 2 of the night. And it's a 4-2 K-Hawk lead. Long three-pointer banked in.
The banks are open late.
Aiden McAtee. Big three-pointer puts the Castle Knights up 5-4. Horace with the ball now. Long three-pointer up by Weisinger, and he knocks it down. Jamari Weisinger, his 3 points. So both teams starting to find the range early here in this ball game.
Well, you got a war going down there in the blocks. 2 biggies going at each other, Scott.
Bishop with a fall-away jumper, no good. Rebounded out there by Horace. He goes ahead with the ball. Wilkerson in the corner, now goes down the lane, running one-handed, no good. Ball tipped around, pulled out of there by Castle. That's Ogner. Ogner across the 10-second line, goes inside. Fall-away jumper's good. Took some contact and hit the jumper, and the game's all tied at 7. Long pass to Wilkerson, or excuse me, that's Weisinger. Weisinger
Nice
double
hands.
teamed. Agner with the foul, the steal, and he's going to be fouled by Weisinger. Going to be on the floor, though, and it's going to be ball side out to Castle.
Weisinger just kind of turned his back that time and allowed Bishop to come in from the backside, tap it away, and the frustration foul.
Ball tossed in to Ogner, now over to Watson. Watson over to Bishop. Bishop, three-pointers up, no good, and rebounded by Horace for the K-Hawks. He has the ball. Looks inside, gives it off to Reimer. Reimer, long three-pointer by Horace, back, no good, and ball knocked out of bounds. Saved in, though, underneath the bucket in the Castle arms, and they're going to run their offense. Quickly down the court. Jumper up, no good, and there's going to be a foul over the back call. I believe that's going to be on Watson.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Ed Aldridge on the call.
It is Dylan Watson, his first foul, team first. So it gives the ball back to the K-Hawks, and they're going to bring it up, and it's Jamari Weisinger across the 10-second line. Gets picked up by Bishop. Gives the ball to Horace, backdoor cut, layup no good, blocked partially, and by Wilkerson's shot was blocked, and here comes Bishop. Lays it up, no good. And the foul's going to be called. Now, I think it's on Weisinger again. If it is, it's his second.
I think you're right. And it is.
Personal foul Collinsville, number 5, Jamari Weisinger, his second, team second.
So now some decisions times by...
Here's a replay of it right there. Is Weisinger definitely hitting. And Bishop go to the line. So Braden Bishop, opportunity to untie the game. First one's up and good. 8-7 ball game. Castle over Collinsville. Bishop have the opportunity to shoot the second here on this two-shot foul. Second one is up. It is also good. So Bishop hits both free throws. 9-7 ball game now. Castle over Collinsville. Ball inbounded. New player in the lineup's Matt Shelton, number 1 in the game for Weisinger. Ball goes down the corner to Reimar. Reimar throws it away. It's going to be picked up by Castle's Niehaus. Xander Niehaus up and in for the layup. So Xander Niehaus gets on the board. It's 11-7 lead for for Castle, their biggest of the game.
1-2-2 half-court trap here.
Goes inside. Wilkerson misses, but rebounded by Chambers, and he's going to be fouled. Chambers, 6'8" center, in there really battling against Watson, and this time the foul is going to be on number 35, McAtee. So Aiden McAtee picks up the foul. Ball inbounded. Wilkerson's jumper from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Watson. Here come the Knights. Bishop down quickly. It's Ogner. Back to Bishop, top of the key, over to the left side to Niehaus. Niehaus, as they try to go inside to Watson, ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay on this end with Castle. 3:18 left in the first period of action. It's been a good one. Castle over Collinsville. Pass inside Niehaus. Xander Niehaus gets cut off, gets it over to Bishop. Bishop drops it down into number 36. It's McAtee. Down inside to Watson. A little baby hook, no good. Rebounded by Shelton. He gives it out quickly to Horace. Horace down the lane, goes up, gives it back out to Reimar. His jumper is good. 16-foot jumper. Reamer is good, and it's 11-9 Castle lead. Bishop's going to pull the ball out, run the offense. Gives the ball off. McAtee. McAtee to Watson, now to Agner. Back over to McAtee. Gets a screen from Watson. Gives it off to Xander Niehaus. Niehaus now back to Bishop. Bishop goes inside, running one-handers up and good. Braden Bishop with a little 8-foot runner. 13-9 now. Castle. Horace gives it off inside to the big man. Chambers misses it. Is blocked by Watson. Quickly, Agner. Elbow jumper. No good. Rebound inside. Fought far and taken out of there by Horace. He comes across the 10-second line. Pulls up. Goes inside. That's Reamer. Reamer works his way inside. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up and gets fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. So Adam Reamer to the line. The big 6'6" forward has an opportunity to pull Collinsville within two.
McAtee just picks up his second personal foul.
So that's big for Castle. First one by Reamer is good. Into the ball game for the Castle Knights. A bunch of substitutes. Number 24, Joey Nungy's in. Also number 4 in the game, that's Brady Reeder. And who else in there? Number 34, it's Brendan Daines in the lineup. So 3 substitutes for the Knights. Reamer's second shot is short. Pulled out of there by Brady Reeder. Reeder throws it down and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Castle. Good hustle on the play by Matt Shelton. Almost went into the water cooler over there, Keith.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this Collinsville's team doesn't go very deep on their bench. This is about the limit. They go about 7 deep.
Brady Reeder with the ball goes inside to Watson. Watson double team, ball on the floor. Picked up by Collinsville. Reamer with the steal. Gives it off to Horace down the right side. Now pulls up. Tosses it down in the corner. That's number 20. That's Jake Wilkerson. Long jumper by Horace. A three-pointer, no good. Ball fall far, and there's going to be an over-the-back call called on Khalil Thorpe-Witt. His first foul. He came in at the break.
Personal foul calls on number 34, Khalil Thorpe-Witt, his first team's third.
So Castle will have the ball on the offensive foul by Thorpe Watts, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Coming back into the ball game is going to be number 1, Braden Bishop for Castle. Coming out of the ball game is going to be number 4, Brady Reeder. So Bishop got him a quick rest on the sideline. Now back in the ball game.
Full court press here by Collinsville.
Agner breaks the press easily, goes a one-hander, no good, but the rebound by Castle. Going up with it is Daines. He's going to be fouled. So Brendan Daines, just off the bench, gets a rebound. Now he's going to go to the free throw line. An opportunity to extend this lead for Castle.
Reamer picks up his first personal foul.
55 seconds left in the first period of action.
It's number 34, Brendan Daines.
Brendan Daines, the 6'3" senior. Opportunity to extend this lead for Castle. First one is up and good. Here's that replay, Keith.
Yeah, we'll take it. Just keeps battling on the inside and
did a good
nice
job.
Offensive board.
Yeah, did a good job of making himself big inside. Getting the rebound, going up strong. Picks up the foul. Hits the first. Opportunity to shoot a second. The eyes flies. Second one's up and good. 15-10 ball game. Here in the closing minutes of quarter number 1, Castle leading Collinsville. Long pass across to Horace. Horace pass is tipped. Weisinger back in the game with 2 fouls in for offense, I'm sure. Here, thought about pumping up a 3 against his zone. Doesn't do it. Gives it down into Horace. Horace back down in the corner. Driving inside is Wilkerson. He misses, and pulling it out for Castle's Watson. Watson gives it off to Joey Nungy. Nungy over to Bishop. He's going to hold up, and looks like Castle's going to go for one shot. Down to 10 seconds left in first quarter action. It's Bishop. Long three-pointer off a screen from Watson. No good. Rebounded by the Cahokes. And that is the end of the first period of play. A good one for the Castle Knights. They lead as we go into the first period. 15-10. Back after this timeout.
Tri-State Orthopedics is the leader in orthopedic care, with 35 providers treating nearly 30,000 patients each year. Our orthopedic specialists have the expertise and experience to treat the most common and complex conditions. For care you can trust, visit tristate-ortho.com today. Tri-State Orthopedics is the leader in orthopedic care, with 35 providers treating nearly 30,000 patients each year. We're excited to welcome Dr. Nicholas Rinsing to our Evansville locations, as well as our new Vincennes location now open. For care you can trust, visit tristate-ortho.com today.
We're back at Evansville Bosse High School as we head into the second quarter of the sixth game on the agenda today. We've got two more after this one that'll be fun to watch. This one, Castle Knights are ahead of Collinsville, 15-10 as we head into the second period of action. Keith, that first quarter, what impressed you with each team?
Well, I know they're trying to go inside, and there's got some battles going on inside. And right now, Bishop and Agner both have 4 points for this Castles ball club, and Reamer is the one leading the way for Collinsville with 6.
Castle Knights were down early, came back, and they've extended the lead to 5 as the end of this quarter. Some good work by Brendan Daines on the boards at the end of the quarter. Hit 2 free throws and put them up 5 as we start the second quarter of action. And Castle will have the ball in their home white, trimmed in blue and gold. Nunji gives the ball off to Watson. Watson comes back out right side to Bishop. Bishop penetrates, gets caught for travel.
Yep.
Got the ball caught on his hip and walked with it. And the turnover gets the ball over to the K-Hawks.
Good call.
Veteran crew here. Now, there's been good officiating this whole tournament. Very impressed with the quality of the officials we have here. Weisinger gives the ball over to Horace. Horace gives it out to Weisinger now. Gets a screen. Goes inside. He's got to watch it. He's got 2 fouls. Shot was altered by Watson. Watson pulls it out of there. Watson doing a good job inside of holding position.
He's just so big on the inside. A little bit wondering why Chambers is out.
Agner with a runner, no good. He goes over the back of Horace. He'll pick up the foul. 14 foul on the Castle Knights, and the first foul on Weston Agner, excuse me. So the turnover will give the ball to the K-Hawks. They'll bring it in. It's Weisinger triggering in. He gives it to Nick Horace. Back to Weisinger. Weisinger's got to be careful playing with 2 fouls. Gives the ball back to Nick Horace. Horace over to Wilkerson. Wilkerson gives it off to Reamer. Reamer quickly over to Horace. Weisinger loads up on 3 and hits.
Knocked it down.
Boy, he's got a smooth
Yes,
stroke.
he does.
You don't want to give him much room. 15-13, 2-point lead by Castle. Quickly, the Knights across the 10-second line. Niehaus going inside, gives it off to Agner, and Agner's pass across was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay on this end with Castle.
Well, the K-Hawks really move. Everybody flashing on the offensive end.
Quick jumper is up and good. That's Aiden McAtee. McAtee hits the bucket. And 17-13 lead. Castle extends it to 4. Ball tip. McAtee.
Nice play.
That was Niehaus tipping it and throwing it in one motion to Agner for the layup. What a great play by Xander Niehaus. He tipped it, caught it, and got the pass away all in one motion.
Well, Castle's kind of went to a 1-2-2 zone.
Jumper by Wilkerson is good. Jake Wilkerson responds. 19-15, 4-point lead by Castle. They come across the 10-second line, give the ball off to Nunji, Joey Nunji. Gives it to Niehaus. Niehaus, top the key, Agner. Weston Agner. Gives it off, a long jumper, that's Nunji, no good. Ball falls far on the floor and picked up by the K-Hawks. Here they come over the 10-second line. That's Weisinger goes down inside, loses control, but picked up by Reamer. Reamer has the ball knocked away and stolen. Eigner with the ball for the Knights. Goes in, lays it up. It's good. Oh, they're going to call goaltending, I believe.
I think they're just going to call a foul on this.
Just a foul? I heard the
think.
slap of the backboard.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they called a goaltend with it or not. So the foul's on number 34. That's Khalil Thorpe's Watt, his second foul. And the fifth on the K-Hawks. Free throw by Eigner is up and good. Weston Eigner, the 6'4 senior, hits the front end of two. Here's a replay. We just missed. Hope you enjoyed that.
Boy, Agner's been putting on a show here the last couple of minutes.
He has.
Got 8 on the evening.
Yeah, he's had 4 of them really back-to-back here. And there's a little bit of pressure taken now by the Castle Knights, a little half-court pressure.
Yeah, they've slipped into this 1-2-2, almost a three-quarter court trap. They're trying to get him in the corners, and, man, that might have been a travel, and it was.
Yep, Ed Aldridge on the call. Good call by Keith Oak, too. And their timeout's going to be taken by the Collinsville K-Hawks. 21-15 Castle. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And Keith, this is the 6th game in the 10th year for this Winter Classic, and we've been fortunate enough to call this event in the past, and what a great job they do here at Bosse, assembling some really good matchups and having a full day of basketball.
Well, Tom Bellmeyer does a great job up here with the AD and getting these teams to come in from, we had Caleb Love out of St. Louis here a couple of years ago, and really get some top talent to come in and play against these local Evansville schools. And this Collinsville's team is one to be reckoned with. I'll tell you what, they're coached by Darren Lee, and a couple of nights ago he just picked up his 700th win for Collinsville.
You've got to be doing something right if you win 700 games.
Yeah.
So the Knights will have the ball on the turnover. Across the 10-second line, newly in the game is Aiden Meyer, number 11 for Castle. He gives it off to Eigner. Eigner to the left elbow. Gives it off to Nunge. Nunge puts it up, no good. And rebounded by Weisinger. Jamari Weisinger brings it across the 10-second line. Harris with it now on the right side. Drops it down to Wilkerson. Wilkerson on the baseline. Thought about a shot. Pulls it back out to Harris. Harris lobs it inside to Chambers. Missed the first one, got his own rebound, lays it up and in. Zach Chambers keeping active inside for the K-Hawks. Cuts it to a 4-point lead. In the corner, long jumper by McAtee, no good, and rebounded by Chambers. Here come the K-Hawks. Weisinger coming up quickly, now slows it up. Comes over to Thorpe Watt. Now back to Weisinger. Goes baseline. He's quick. Ball's blocked. Good block by, I think it's McAtee got the block. And but the K-Hawks keep possession. Wilkerson goes inside, gives it off to Thorpe Watt. He misses a shot and pulled out of there by Eigner. He's going to pull it up as he has no advantage. Good pass inside. That's Niehaus giving it up inside.
Nunge.
To Nunge. Joey Nunge with the bucket. Great pass from Xander Niehaus. See his teammate inside on the cut. Horace with the ball for the K-Hawks. Good save by Weisinger. The trap. Throws it away, but picked up by Wilkerson. Goes baseline, lays it up, and he fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two.
We'll see who that's on. Number 35, I think. We'll take a look here. Yeah, nice little slip down the lane and throws that one away.
Good defense recovery by Castle.
McAtee's picked up his third personal foul, so he's in a little bit of foul trouble. Going to take a seat on the Knights bench for a while, probably the rest of this half.
First free throw was hit by Wilkerson. He'll have the second as he has found the act of shooting. Second one is up and also good. So it's a 23-19 ball game with 3:04 left in the second period of action.
Wilkerson's 6 point.
Glad to have you along on IndianaSRN.
Nice steal.
Wilkerson goes down. He's going to be fouled before the no, they're calling it travel.
Oh.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he is bewildered. Doesn't know what he did.
Yeah, Brian Gibson's going to take a quick timeout for Castle. It's only a 30-second timeout. Here's a replay. We'll see if we see what the official saw here.
Yeah, it was a nice little step in. And
boy, you know, I don't want to criticize anybody, but with Euro steps and everything else going on these days,
I know.
That wasn't much there.
What is a travel anymore?
I don't know what it is, so we'll keep it right here. The Castle Knights 23-19 over the Collinsville, Illinois Jayhawks, and they come in 7-3, 2-2 in the Southwestern Conference. And if you missed this on the pregame, this team's ranked the third best team in the St. Louis area. Yeah,
they lost to O'Fallon last night, 53-50, in a tough fought ball game, and they had to travel a little bit of distance after playing last night. So,
well, good news is they got the late game today,
right?
Or not the latest, but the 5:30 game,
right?
So. Eigner with the ball for Castle, gives it off to Nunge. Nunge now gives it off to Meyer. Niehaus inside. Back to Niehaus, top the key. Good pass inside, just a little too hard. Tried to hit Eigner and it went out of bounds.
That was the right idea, just had a little bit too much on it.
Turnover gives the ball back to the Jayhawks.
We'll see if they're going to stay in this 1-2-2 or look a little bit confused right now on what they want to do, but they're going to pick up man-to-man now.
Horace across the 10-second line, gives the ball to Reamer. Back out to Horace, top of the key. Puts it on the floor, gives it off to Weisinger. He's going to load up a three, and he hits
Knocks it down.
Boy, he is a smooth shooter.
It's his second triple.
Yeah, he's been playing with 2 fouls. He's been very smart about not picking up that third here. Down to about the 2-minute mark here in the first half of action. 23-22, Weisinger got a hand on it. Knocks it away, but it'll remain Castle ball.
Collinsville very active in the gaps. They stepped in the gaps. A while ago you just got to see Wilkerson get away with one, and that time Weisinger almost picked that one off.
Knights will have the ball with 2 minutes exactly left in this second quarter of action. 23-22, Knight lead. Ball up top the key. Eigner with a turnaround jumper at the elbow is good. Weston Eigner extends the Knight lead to 3. Horace with the ball. Long pass over against this pressure to Weisinger. Now back over to Horace.
Well,
down
Scotty,
in the corner to Wilkerson.
That's exactly what you want to do, is get that little lollipop pass going there and somebody shoots the gap, but Castle wasn't able to come up with that one.
Wilkerson with a 3, no good. Rebounded inside. Reamer gets it back out top. Down to Wilkerson, he travels. Boy, a tough break for the Jayhawks as they got the second chance, but turned it over on the travel. So the Knights have it on the turnover with 1:16 left.
It's the 9th turnover, Scotty, for this Jayhawks team here in the first half, so I would think Coach Lee not real pleased with that.
I wouldn't think so. Eigner gives it off to the big man, Weston on the give and go. Dylan Weston knocks in that bucket. Really nicely executed give and go by the Knights. They extend their lead to 5, 27-22. Here's that half-court pressure again. This one's coming over to us.
Hey, Scotty, you could have shot that.
I know it. Coming right to me. I think Ed Aldridge's going to laugh at me trying to catch that ball.
Tell you what, if I would have got it, I'd have shot it.
You always were a shooter.
Never seen one I didn't like.
Ball inside to Watson. Watson goes up, blocked by Chambers. The big men having a battle inside, and a foul is going to be called on Castle's Eigner. Western Eigner is going to pick it up.
It's his second personal.
Oh, they're going to call in on Watson, Keith. It's his second.
Okay.
They changed that. I thought they were calling it Ogner. Oh, good steal. That's Niehaus. Xander Niehaus goes up, lays it up and in. Here comes quickly Weisinger. Gives it off the Wilkerson baseline. Wilkerson loses it. Picked up by Bishop. Pass ahead to Ogner. Lays it up and in.
Nice.
Good quick spurt by the Knights here. They're up now by 9. Weisinger loads up a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Ogner. Ogner puts it up at the desperation off the front of the rim. And that's the way this first half of action ends. A good one for the Castle Knights. They lead 31-22. Thanks for watching us on IndianaSRN. We'll be back with halftime after this message.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
You want a sports degree that is beyond the game? A degree that immerses you from day one and launches you into the business side of sports. With a sports management major from IUPUI's School of Health and Human Sciences, you'll have insider access to sports professionals and will learn from faculty with years of teaching and industry experience. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sport industry career.
Welcome to Benjamin Bosse High School, where your education is our #1 priority. As we show you around the school, you will see that we have some of the best and unique academic classes that makes Bosse one of Evansville's best kept secrets.
Hidden gem. Diverse. Family. Welcoming. Accepting. Eager.
Ever-changing. Here at Bosse High School, we take pride in giving our students the best learning environment possible while ensuring safety and security. We are well known for our sports teams and our sporting events. There are 13 IHSAA sports teams available to students throughout the school year. One thing that we're very proud of and unique to Bosse High School is that we offer programs such as Toyota 4T program, which our students learn about advanced manufacturing practices, and it gives students a career pathway into Toyota Motor Manufacturing of Indiana. We have our own radio and television program where students have the chance to earn college credits from the University of Southern Indiana and they pursue a career pathway in broadcast television production. We strive for academic excellence by offering advanced placement, academic honors, and dual credit courses, as well as 5 different career pathways. Here at Bosse High School, we also offer a vast array of student activities that students can get involved into, such as the International Club, the Interact Club, being involved in National Honor Society, our academic teams such as Spell Bowl or Academic Super Bowl. At Bosse High School, we provide a safe and welcoming environment, embracing all diversity, ensuring academic excellence, honoring achievement, and promoting pride in ourselves, our school, and our community.
After a certain amount of practice, you can just tell from the texture of the ball that it started to be broken in completely, and texture begins to change. It kind of changes from orange to almost brown. It's ready to move over to the arena for the game. We select 3 of them, take them to the referee's room, and they actually pick the one that goes for the game. Having Spalding deliver such a consistent product and the fact that you never have to worry about the basketball really adds a component to the game that no one even really thinks about for those big games.
Welcome back to the Winter Classic at Bosse High School, Evansville, Indiana. We're at halftime. The Castle Knights lead 31-22. Knights are back on the floor, warming up after instructions by Coach Brian Gibson to have. He's got a few stats here we can go over.
Yeah, you know, Castle's done a really nice job, Scott, of getting to the free throw line. They've hit them all. They're 8 for 8, 100% from the free throw line. And this Collinsville team has gotten there 4 times, hit 3 of them for 75%. You look at the overall shooting, Castle in 2-point field goals, 42%. Collinsville is shooting 33% from 2, and beyond the arc, Collinsville is shooting 37% to 20% for Brian Gibson's Castle Knights.
Well, they came out, got a little bit behind, and then really had a little spurt, got them even up, and now here 31-22 at the half. And it was that last couple minutes spurt where the Knights really overwhelmed the K-Hawks, and you know, you just, as a coach, you like to see that. Yeah, well, right here at the end of the first half, Scotty, Castle started turning them over quite a bit. They went to the 1-2-2, kind of a three-quarter court, half court trap. It turned the K-Hawks over 12 times and only turned the ball over 4 times are the Castle Knights. Well, we're going to take a break right here as we're at halftime, 31-22, the Knights of Castle over the K-Hawks of Collinsville. You're watching IndianaSRN.
Serving all of Indiana, Indiana Members Credit Union has continued to grow while keeping our focus on you. We offer free personal checking and savings accounts, the lowest auto loan rates available, and a variety of mortgage loan options customized to your needs. For a limited time, stop in and receive a $200 bonus with a new savings, checking, and direct deposit. Eastside, Westside, or our Newburgh location, stop by today and discover the IMCU difference and get your $200 bonus. At IMCU, it's you that matters.
Back at Bosse High School, the Winter Classic, game number 6 at halftime. Castle leads Collinsville 31-22, and we're getting ready to start this third quarter of action. Glad to have you along on IndianaSRN. Scott Mitchell along with Keith Oath. And good first half, and looking forward to a good second half from these two teams.
A lot of quickness out on the floor, Scott, and Collinsville is going to start this one off as they'll get the inbound, and I would assume that Castle's wanting to try to get a good stop. The first 3 minutes is going to be huge for this second half.
Collinsville has the ball. They're going to have Wilkerson triggered in. He gets it over to Horace. Horace across the 10-second line quickly to Wilkerson. Wilkerson back out to Weisinger. He picked up 2 quick fouls, but stayed in the game and really lit up a couple threes for this K-Hawk team. Horace, their leading assist man, gets cut off in the corner, comes back out top to Weisinger. Goes down the lane, gets cut off by Bishop, now gives it back to Wilkerson. Jake Wilkerson gives it off to Nick Horace, down the corner back to Wilkerson. Behind the arc, goes baseline, goes inside, lays it up, no good, rebounded by Bishop of Castle. He comes across the 10-second line, right side, Braden Bishop. Guarded by Wilkerson, there's going to be a foul, blocking foul, and it's going to be on Jake Wilkerson.
That's his first personal.
That's his first team's first.
So Braden Bishop really forcing the action over here. He picks up the foul on Wilkerson, and the Knights have it on the spot inbound in front of their own bench. Ball back to to Braden Bishop. Bishop gives it off now to Eigner. Eigner elbow jumper, up and good. Western Eigner with a nice 15-foot jumper from the elbow. Extends the Castle lead to 11. Weisinger has the ball picked. That's Niehaus gets it ahead to Eigner for the layup. That's 3 times now I can remember, Keith, that Xander Niehaus has made a steal and got the assist.
Eigner doing a nice job of running the floor.
The big's inside. That's Chambers going up over Dylan Watson and getting the bucket for Collinsville. They needed that bucket to stop the bleeding. 35-24, 11-point lead by the Knights.
Winston's got 14 points on the night so far.
Baby hook by Weston, no good. Pulled out of there by Chambers. Chambers gets it off to Weisinger. across the 10-second line. Now on the left side, gives it off to Jake Wilkerson in the corner. Wilkerson has the ball stolen, and that's Xander Niehaus again. Gives it to Bishop. Down the lane, lays it up and in. Braden Bishop with a bucket for the Knights. 37-24. Knights lead. Quickly Weisinger for the K-Hawks. Right side, here comes that trap. Horace now. Skip pass over to Weisinger, a long three-pointer. Back here by us, Keith.
We'll call a jump ball on that. Yeah, Weisinger, he launched one from the parking lot.
Yeah, I think you could have reached over and blocked him from behind. He was so deep. He's fearless when he shoots the ball. Well, I think, they've gotten frustrated by this half-court trap.
Yeah, it's caused them a little bit of havoc. They're not sure what to do with this thing. They're really doing a nice job when there's a trap, taking that middle away, this Castle Knights team.
Eigner with the ball. He backs it back out, gives it to Niehaus on the right side. Now back to Eigner. Eigner goes to the elbow, kicks it in the right corner. Niehaus three-pointers up off the back iron. Bouncing, no good, but rebound by Eigner.
Rebound. Man, Eigner is really having a nice night.
Weston Eigner with a rebound bucket, and it's the largest lead of the night for the Knights as they are up by 15. And that time Weisinger stepped out on the inline, and the turnover gives the ball back to Castle. Timeout's going to be taken, and it looks like it's going to be a full one. Collinsville will take the timeout. We'll take a timeout as well as the Knights lead 39-24. Thanks for watching IndianaSRN.
Welcome to the Evansville-Vanderburgh School Corporation. Proudly serving the students of Evansville and Vanderburgh County, the EVSC is the third largest school district in the state of Indiana with more than 22,000 students. In our 40 schools, we have over 25,000 student devices so that every student has access to an iPad, Chromebook, or laptop. We have amazing teachers and staff members who deliver high-quality instruction while creating meaningful relationships with students. In addition to our robust fine arts and athletic opportunities, our 7 high school innovative model programs suit the needs of individual learning styles, engaging students in their interests, all while preparing them for lifelong success. The EVSC focuses on educating the whole child through GAIN, growth in academics through innovation and neuroeducation. GAIN is our nationally renowned framework that merges the fields of neuroscience, psychology, and best practice instructional techniques. To learn more about all the EVSC has to offer, please visit our website at evscschools.com.
Back at Bosse High School, we're in the 6th game of the Winter Classic from Bosse. 39-24, the Castle Knights lead Collinsville. Keith, this is kind of a danger time for this Collinsville team.
It is,
15.
Yeah. They're flirting with getting a little too far behind to get back in this thing, as Eigner's had a few run-outs and really having himself a nice game. Averaging 25 points a game. He's got 16 tonight.
Weston with the ball in, Watson, with the inside pass out to Bishop. His three no good. It's going to be off Castle as Watson tried to get the rebound. Tried to go over Chambers. Couldn't do it. Ball out of bounds to Collinsville.
We're going to stay in this 1-2-2, and they really do a nice job of taking the middle away.
Eigner very active on that point of this 1-2-2. Him and Xander Niehaus are doing a terrific job. And there's just unforced error because of the pressure on Horace.
Well, they're speeding them up and making them go faster than they want to go, and that's what this press is all about.
Bishop with the ball, comes across the 10-second line, guarded by Nick Horace. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Eigner. Eigner down the lane, up and good. Strong move down the right side by Weston Eigner. 41-24 Knights. They're keeping the pressure on as Weisinger's trapped. Gets through it. Gives it off to Chamber. Chamber top the key to Horace. Horace. Oh. Niehaus all over Weisinger. He goes inside, puts it up anyway. No good. Rebounded strongly by McAtee, and here come the Knights. Niehaus. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Knights. Good hustle on the play by Jake Wilkerson, but the ball will remain with the Castle Knights right here in front of us. McAtee to triggered in for the Knights. Gives it out to Bishop. Bishop being hounded by Wilkerson. They're going to call a foul on Jake Wilkerson.
It's his second personal foul. That's so far away from the basket. Those are ones that just drive you crazy, and Coach Lee's just sat down over there trying to figure out why his team can't break this press.
Yeah, he took his jacket off at halftime.
Nice pass.
Lob inside to McAtee. Aiden McAtee with a layup. So it's a 43-24 game now. Largest lead of the night by Castle at 19.
Well, that's exactly where you don't want to go, is right there at the corner and pick the ball up.
Yeah, they're putting themselves in danger by flirting with that out of bounds line. And
another
there's a
turnover.
steal. Bishop coming down the lane, lays it up. It is good. Braden Bishop. 45-24. Knights now really in command of this ball game. They've had a big spurt in the third quarter. Weisinger. A little too much dribbling, turns it over. McAtee with a steal inside, gives it off to Niehaus. Niehaus now to Bishop on the right side in front of the Castle bench.
That's 18 turnovers, Scott, on this Collinsville's team.
Niehaus inside to Eigner. Eigner backs it back out below the free throw line, and what are they calling here? Timeout by Castle.
Yeah.
Coach Brian Gibson wants to talk it over in his 21st season at Castle. We gonna take a full timeout, and they are, so we'll take our own timeout. Thanks for watching us on the IndianaSRN 45-24, Castle over Collinsville. Back after this message.
Lines, personal service, and familiar faces, head to Optimum Wellness. Ask about over-the-counter supplements, our compounding services, and hormone therapy. Plus, get free delivery from your one-stop pharmacy in Newburgh. Optimum Wellness. Save up to 80% on your prescriptions at Nations Medicine on Pollock, your one-stop pharmacy in Evansville. Need one-on-one service, special packaging, or even immunizations? Nations has you covered. For no lines, personal service, and familiar faces, head to Nations Medicine on Pollock.
We're back at Castle High School in the 6th game of the Winter Classic here, 10th year that Bosse has hosted this Winter Classic. This game, Castle has taken charge here in the third period. They lead 45-24 over Collinsville's Jayhawks, and Keith, they've really spurted this third quarter.
Yeah, Brian Gibson has done an outstanding job of putting this press on, and it's just a little token 1-2-2, but they're driving them to the corners and trapping, and it's just causing all kind of chaos here for this Collinsville team.
Well, this spurt kind of started the last minute or two of the second quarter, where they bumped it up to a 9-point lead at half, and now they've exploded with a 21-point lead here in the third. McAtee inside, loses the ball, and picked up by the Jayhawks. Run out coming on number 34 for the Jayhawks is Khalil Thorpe. Watch, it's been one of those games for the Jayhawks. A wide open layup went through his hands.
And that's number 19. 19-5 on turnovers is what I got.
Yeah, I mean, that's as wide open as he's going to get in his career probably, and he just went through his hands when he got ready to shoot. So the turnover gives the ball back to the Knights. It's Xander Niehaus dribbling, gives it off to Braden Bishop on the right side. He slows it down. Coach Gibson tells him to run the offense. Bishop now to the left side. Gives the ball, went through the hands of McAtee, but he picks it up, gives it off to Eigner. Eigner down the lane, swatted out of there by Zach Chambers. It'll stay on this end underneath the bucket for Castle.
Well, Zach Chambers is a man.
I'm telling you.
Wow, those two standing next to each other, Watson and Chambers, I'm telling you what.
Yeah, and you know, this Collinsville team's got a sophomore on the bench at 6'10".
Yeah.
Solomon Talbot. I saw him out here warming up. He's a little thin compared to Chambers, but, you know, he's a sophomore. He'll fill into that frame.
Yeah, he will.
Xander Niehaus with a jumper and is up and good from the corner. So Niehaus puts the Knights up 47-24. Castle keeping the pressure on. Horace down the left side, skip pass across the zone to Weisinger. Weisinger back to Horace. Horace inside to Watt Thorpe. Weisinger, long three-pointer, no good. Chambers fighting for the ball, but pulled out of there by McAtee. He gives it to Bishop. Bishop across the 10-second line. Excuse me, that rebound was Nunji. He's in the ball game now, number 24. And he's going to launch a three. No good. Rebounded by Chambers. Jayhawks have the ball. Minute 14 left in the third period. Here comes Horace. Left side, guarded by Xander Niehaus. Now long three-pointer up, no good by Shelton. And there's going to be a foul inside. We'll see who I think it may be on Caleb Thorpe Watt. It is Khalil Thorpe Watt. His third foul and the team's third. Eigner down the lane, pulls it back out behind the arc, below the free throw line, but now really being hounded by Matt Shelton. Nunji over to Bishop,
nice
inside
pass.
to Nunji. Layup is good. Terrific pass by Eigner. Eigner found a wide open Bishop for the layup. Or excuse me, that was Niehaus. Nunji, I mean.
Yeah.
Blocked shot that time by Niehaus. Pulled out of there by Watson. To Nunji, now to Bishop across the 10-second line. Stolen by Shelton. Ahead. Layup is up and good, and that's Weisinger. Jamari Weisinger. It's been a long time since we called his name on the scoring play.
Yeah, he's got 8 points now to lead all scores for Collinsville.
Watson puts it on the floor, jump stop. A little strong with his shot, ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Jayhawks. Down to 0.4 seconds, tenths of a second left. And that's the end of the third period of play. What a terrific third quarter, though, for the Castle Knights. They took a 9-point lead into the third quarter, now lead by 23, 49-26. We're going to take a timeout as we get ready for fourth quarter action. Thanks for watching us on IndianaSRN. Back after this timeout.
Serving all of Indiana, Indiana Members Credit Union has continued to grow while keeping our focus on you. We offer free personal checking and savings accounts, the lowest auto loan rates available, and a variety of mortgage loan options customized to your needs. For a limited time, stop in and receive a $200 bonus with a new savings, checking, and direct deposit. East Side, West Side, or our Newburgh location, stop by today and discover the IMCU difference and get your $200 bonus. At IMCU, it's you that matters.
Off a bus, and we're back here at Bosse High School heading into the fourth quarter as the Castle Knights exploded, Keith, in that third quarter, and they lead 49-26.
Yeah, they outscored Collinsville in the third quarter 18-4, Scotty, and just creating havoc. Everything they're getting is coming off of their defense. They've set this little three-quarter court trap up, and Collinsville is throwing some lollipops up, and I'll tell you what, one of those is going to go down and get flushed in a minute.
Just saw the replay of Nunji's backdoor cut. It was just a terrific feed by Eigner finding him, and that's been the story of this ball game. Great execution by the Castle Knights and forcing many turnovers by this Jayhawk team.
Well, they're up to 19 turnovers here so far with 8 to go.
Shelton with the ball, gives it over to Horace, now back to Weisinger. On the left side, down to Horace, inside to Thorpe Watt, excuse me. They're working the ball around this zone. Now Weisinger's just ready to shoot. There you go.
Out.
That's like you in your prime, buddy. You didn't see a bad shot there. Knocked in a three, Weisinger, his 11th point of the game. Bishop with the ball now. Guarded by Khalil Thorpe Watt. He's really pressuring Bishop. Bishop pulls it back out. Hey, they're trying to stretch their defense now. They're down 20. Going to have to do something. Eigner inside, challenged by Chambers. He went up and over him, though, and got the bucket.
Well, Eigner's just got a sweet touch around the basket. He knocks another one down, gives him 20 on the night.
Weisinger takes it down through the lane, back in the corner. Horace with a three, no good. Rebounded by Watson of Castle. A quick run out. Eigner can't chase it down and throws it back in. Weisinger has it for the Jayhawks. Behind Niehaus tries to steal it. Weisinger now gets clobbered in the corner on a three.
He's going to go to the line for three, yep.
Yeah, he's trying to keep his K-Hawk team in it, and he's got 11 points, and he's going to go to the line to shoot three. Foul's going to be on number 12 for the Castle Knights. That's Xander Niehaus. His first, team's first. Weisinger's first free throw is off the back iron. He needs to move back about 5-6 feet.
Yeah, he does.
He's been knocking down threes. He's too close. He'll have a second and a third opportunity to try to get this lead cut. Second one by Weisinger's up and good. This kid is a good-looking shooter, though. Good form. Good rotation on his ball.
Yeah, Weisinger averages 13 points a game. He's got 12 now. See if he can get his average right here, and he does.
Got his 13 points and hits 2 of 3, 51-31. 20-point lead by the Knights. Quickly across the 10-second line. Niehaus inside. Trailing Nunji. Nunji lays it up and in. Joey Nunji. Good pass from Weston Eigner. Nunji with the bucket. 53-31. Castle. Horace gives it out to Shelton, top of the key. Shelton down to Weisinger in the corner. He loads up a three. It's short, and the ball rebounded by Xander Niehaus. Niehaus gives it to Bishop, and here come the Knights. Bishop across 10-second line, now pulls it back out. Running some clock. Knights in no hurry. Watson gives it off to Nunji. Joey Nunji, top of the key to Eigner. Eigner over to Niehaus, looks inside, it's got Watson. Watson posting up Reamer, puts it up no good, but a foul is going to be called. And I don't know if they're going to get the reach on Shelton. Yep, they're going to get Shelton with a reach and a half. And it's going to send to the line Dylan Watson, the big 6'8" senior for the Castle Knights. Watson's had a nice game tonight. Not really scoring, but doing a lot inside, clogging the middle.
Yeah, he's really a handful on the inside. And I thought a couple of times that the K-Hawks got it at the elbow, and they didn't even look high-low. And Chambers was down there trying to use his body to get some pretty good position. They never did see him.
Watson comes out of the game. McEntee is back in the game for him. And also in the ball game now is Brendan Daines, number 34 for the Knights. Skip pass across. Horace with the ball. Now gives it off to Wilkerson. Wilkerson in the corner. Fallaway jumper by Horace is good. Nick Horace.
Nice little step back that time.
Quickly across the 10-second line. That's Nunji with the ball. Gives it off to Bishop. Bishop, right side. Now comes back left. Gives it off to McEntee. Down the lane goes Daines. Daines puts it up, no good. And rebounded by Nick Horace. He comes quickly across the 10-second line. To the elbow, back out. There goes Weisinger, loading up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Braden Bishop. Bishop cuts across the 10-second line, gets it to Joey Nunji, goes down the lane, lays it up and in. Strong move by Joey Nunji.
2 points.
Challenging the inside presence of Reamer and puts it up and in for the Castle Knights. Weisinger to Horace. Now inside, that's Wilkerson. His shot no good, tipped around, rebound, fought for, and out of bounds. It's going to go over to the Knights.
Substitution for Castle, checking in number 4, Brady Reed.
Wilkerson's just a little bit flabbergasted at what is going on. He thought that one was off of the Knights, and they gave it to the Knights, and his body language just kind of exhausted.
Brady Reeder, number 4 in the game for Castle. Nunji gets it off to Daines inside.
Nice
new
pass.
player in there, and that's laid up and in by Weston Eigner. Wilkerson with the ball. Down in the Horace in the corner. Back to Wilkerson on the give and go. They're going to catch, I think, Eigner with a hold.
It's number 2 on Eigner.
It is on Weston Eigner coming back into the ball game for the Knights. Coming out of the game is Eigner. He's had a good game. Coming in is Adler McAtee, 6'6" junior wing.
Yeah, I would think Eigner's probably done for the night. He's got 22 points as he exits.
Nick Haar's shot no good. Reamer with a rebound. Goes up inside, lays it up and in. He's going to go to the line and shoot one, I think. I don't think they called it on the floor. We'll see.
Yeah, said basket good.
Okay, basket is good then.
Fouls on Castle, 34, Brendan Daines, his first, team's third.
So the foul's going to be on 34. Brendan Dane sends to the line Adam Reamer. Reamer, 6'6", senior forward. Ball off the rim, no good. Rebounded out of there by McAtee. That's Adler McAtee. Brady Reeder with the ball. Gets cut off by Shelton, goes inside. Now Daines, he's going to be called for traveling. Brendan Daines going to turn it over, and the ball goes over on the turnover to the K-Hawks.
Well, Castle's done a really nice job tonight, Scott, of taking care of the rock. That's their 7th turnover. And with the starters in, they were around 4 turnovers.
Skip pass across. Weisinger's going to load up a 3. In and out, no good. He's had 2 or 3 do that. And foul on the rebound attempt. And Brady Reeder was fouled. And Reamer picks up the foul. Adam Reamer for the K-Hawks. Reeder with the ball across the 10-second line. Here comes the trap. Good pass inside.
Oh, the dunk. Rise up, young fella.
Aiden McAtee brings the crowd to his feet as he slams one home. Ball tipped out of bounds by Brady Reeder. It'll stay on this end with the K-Hawks. Collinsville now 60-35 trailing. They've got to do a lot quickly here at the 3-minute mark of the 4th period.
Yeah, running out of time.
Reamer inside. Lays it up and in. Good play by Adam Reamer.
They needed to be doing more of that. Got to go into the biggies.
Well, of course, Watson was in there, kind of clogged a lot of that. He's out of the game right now.
True.
It makes a little difference. Ball up high. That's Adler McAtee. Gives it down to Joey Nunji. Knocks down a 3. 63-37. Joey Nunji showing some game here. Showed a strong bucket on that layup, and now a 3-pointer. Horace travels. Boy, just one of those games, you know, just a little out of sync this Collinsville team is. There's a break. Let's look at this dunk.
Yeah, well, check this look out. Really quickness. Good pass, and he just gets up and flushes it.
Quickly. I'd like to say I did that when I was playing, but I think I had to run off a wall, step, or something, do something. Yeah. Impressive by McAtee as he dunks the ball, Aiden McAtee.
Well,
6'6" junior.
Castle Knights team is long. I mean, they're just long up and down their roster. They're just really a big, long, tall team.
They are, and they're athletic. They've got a lot of parts they can interchange.
Yep.
And you got that kind of flexibility, you're a tough matchup. And we talk about matchups all year long.
Yeah.
It's just been a tough matchup for the K-Hawks.
Good screen that time.
McAtee goes inside, no good, gets his own rebound. That's Adler McAtee. Taken away by Matt Shelton. Shelton quickly down the other end. Into the ball game, number 4, Chase Reynolds for the K-Hawks, and there's going to be a foul called. And we'll see what the call is here. It's away from the ball.
Number 15, I think,
yeah,
maybe?
Yeah, 25.
Oh, 25.
25 is Logan Simpson. Logan's a 6'4" senior off the bench for Coach Brian Gibson. Putting it on the floor, Khalil Thorpe Watts goes strong to the bucket, and there's going to be a foul called. Minute 46 left in this one. This has been all Castle since about 2 minutes left in that first half.
Yeah, that's really when they took control. They that's when they went to their 1-2-2, and they just really caused some havoc for this Collinsville team.
Thorpe Watts' free throw is no good. He'll have an opportunity to shoot a second as he's in the act of shooting. 63-37. All Castle, like we were saying, took a close game and blew it open late in the second quarter and then just exploded in the third quarter for this kind of lead. Danes goes down the lane. There's a blocking foul is going to be called. I believe Matt Shelton will get the foul. It is Shelton. His second, team 6, so it'll be out of bounds underneath the Knights bucket. Reeder to throw it in. Gets it into Nunji. Comes back out. Or excuse me, that's number 25. That's Logan Simpson. With a shot, no good by Simpson, but rebound by McAtee. Simpson again launches behind the three-point arc net. Number 25, Logan Simpson, and the bench explodes for Castle. 66-37. Well, there's a foul inside. That looks like it's going to be on number maybe 15. Nope, they give it to 4. Brady Reeder gets the foul. So it's a 16 foul. So again, out of bounds underneath the bucket. Here's the 6'10 boy in the ball game now. He just came in. That's number 40. That's Solomon Talbot. He's a sophomore. 6'10 for this K-Hawk team. And
well, you can't teach that.
Well, you got Reamer is a senior, number 42, the 6'6 forward. But then the Chambers boy at 6'8 is only a junior, so they've got some size that's going to be coming back. Free throw no good from the lefty, Solomon Talbot.
Coach Lee's been there a long time.
Yes, he has. Ball missed the second one also. Ball taken out there by Logan Simpson. Simpson gives it to Reeder. That ball's going to be thrown out of bounds as number 30, Adler McAtee, wasn't expecting the pass. Went off his hands, and the turnover gives the ball back to the Collinsville K-Hawks. Across the 10-second line is Reynolds. Reynolds down in the right corner. Gives the ball off to Stanley Carnahan. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Castle. Down to 40 seconds left in this ball game. This is going to be a win for the Castle Knights. Bob Gibson to pick up his 305th win in 21 seasons at Castle. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound inside, fall forward. It's going to be out of bounds off the hands of Sparetta, and it's going to be Collinsville ball.
Last trip down, Collinsville rang up their 20th turnover for the ball game. I have it for unofficially. Nice move by the big.
Time, yeah. Solomon Talbot. Tell you what, I don't know if you could play him at the same time as Reamer or Chambers, but boy, if you did, you'd have a big lineup in there. It'd be a tough matchup for the other team. You might not be able to match up on your end either.
Right, that's true.
That's the end of this one. A big win for the Castle Knights as Bob Gibson gets his 305th career win at Castle, 66-39. And we want to thank you for watching this ball game on IndianaSRN. Again, the Knights win this one, 66-39. We'll have to sign off here, come back for Game 7 here in just a few minutes.